these are my Premier League predictions for the 7th match day in 60 seconds. The first game we got is Bournemouth against Fulham, and Bournemouth have been very good so far this season, currently sitting in 6th place, and with the home advantage, I do think they will be able to beat Fulham. Leeds United against Tottenham will definitely be interesting because Tottenham, they started off very good, but recently they haven't been very consistent and they've been dropping a lot of points. With Leeds having the home advantage, I do think they can get a draw out of this game. The next game is a London derby between Arsenal and West Ham, but West Ham have been horrible this season. They recently sacked their manager Potter, so for that reason, Arsenal will definitely win this game. The next game is Man United against Sunderland, and every week that Man United looks better, the next week, they just lose again. But with the home advantage, I do think they will just be able to beat Sunderland. Chelsea against Liverpool is definitely the game of the weekend, and this is going to be a very close match. But I do think Liverpool will be able to get the win. The next game is Aston Villa against Burnley, and this is basically a relegation fight, but I do think Aston Villa will win. The next game is Everton against Crystal Palace. Both teams have been surprisingly good this season, but I do think Crystal Palace will continue their streak and win this game. The next game is Newcastle against Nottingham Forest, and I do think Newcastle will finally start getting results that they want. The next game is Wolves against Brighton, and this should be an easy game for Brighton as Wolves still haven't won yet this season. And finally, the last game is Brentford against Man City, and although I do think Brentford could give Man City some problems, and we have seen that in recent years, I do think Man City will be able to get the win.